Hello team, today I will be talking about OneClick and how to use it for shift management. On OneClick, you can arrange your team so then you are familiar with it before you come into your shift. Sometimes you'll start your captain shift and it's already super busy, so you have to go in and help. And if people are clocking on, you weren't able to check your team beforehand, so you're like, hey, what were you scheduled on? However, if you were aware of your team beforehand on OneClick and you arrange them in the right positions, you don't need to check. You already know that so-and-so is on bagging, so-and-so is on beverages, and you're good to go. OneClick shift management can be used on a computer, on just the regular website, on an iPad, or on your phone. Today, I'll be showing you from the perspective of my phone, which will look the same as the iPad. This is what the OneClick app looks like. It's just bottom left. You can download that just on the App Store. You don't have to go to CFA Home or anything. So we're gonna go right into it. Right now, I am signed in as myself on my own phone. On the store iPads, it will be signed in as the store location. So for example, I am now signed in as the store location. If I click those three lines in the top left corner, you have to sign in before you're able to move anyone around on your shift. So you'll click it, enter your assigned code, and then once you're in, it changes and recognizes who is signed in. Just remember to sign out when you're done. Okay, so I am signed in as myself. I'm going to click those top three lines and click shifts. And right now I'm just going over the front of house team. So we have front of house, drive-through, and at American Fork, we show delivery too. Not sure how it looks like for Lehigh, but the same principles apply. So I'm going to prepare my shift for tonight. So at the top, you can see today and you can see the time. OneClick doesn't just show you the shifts for today, but you can actually click the top and scroll to any day in the future. Right as Hot Schedules posts it, you can go to any day next week and organize your team then. So I'm gonna click the time. I'm gonna go to my template, which starts at 4. All right, so as you can see, I have my captains already assigned. Now I just wanna put the rest of the team on here. So top right corner, there's a little arrow. I'm going to click that, and that opens all of the available shifts. At the top of this list, you see sort, and right now it's on auto. You can click through this and change your preference. So there's alphabetical, start time, and end shift time. I personally like to do start shift time. So you can see that their scheduled position is just right under their time. So you just put your finger on it, drag it, you can put it where they go. As you are assigning shifts, if you are aware of a call out, OneClick has a nice system to keep that organized. So let's pretend that Mikey called out for his 4:30 to 7:30 delivery shift. I can just tap it once and it crosses out their name and puts it on the bottom of the list. That way you know they are gone. There are still a few things that OneClick is trying to get better. For example, it does not show shift locations. So for example, at the top of this list, we have Christy as a bagger and Nathan as a bagger. On Hot Schedules, the location is the area that they will be bagging for. So it doesn't show it here, so we unfortunately still have to check Hot Schedules for the occasional shift. Same with these ones down here that are front of house closed. We just need to check, make sure it's the right location. Now, something that will happen is right now, it looks like Mikey is a cashier and a bagger in the same shift. Now, something that OneClick is trying to fix is this issue. If I take, let's just do the cashier shift for now, and I move him onto the cashier, it actually takes both of the shifts away. So then I will just need to come down, find him again, grab his position, and put him where he needs to go for that second position. So it will show Mikey times 2 in both of those locations, but you get the point. When you prepare your shifts in advance, you do need to be prepared for pickups. For example, you can see on front of house bagger, Brinley's color is a little bit different. That means she originally had that shift, but it has been picked up. All you need to do, drag Brinley off of that and reassign the new position. Something that's helpful is arranging for callouts or for multitasking. For example, at night, we do not have a runner. It looks like my front of house bagger is Christy. I will talk to her about her expectation with running. I'm going to click the shift area again, this top right corner. I'm going to go to the already assigned shifts and I will find her. So I'm going to grab Christy, put her on runner. Now it'll show that she is in both positions. She, before the shift, will be able to go onto OneClick and see that she will be helping with both positions. This can also be used with order taking. You can have people set, for example, it looks like Natalia is on drive-through beverages. I can go grab Natalia and put her next to Eden. That way, when our team goes on OneClick, they can see, oh, it looks like they might want to have a buddy system with outside because it's cold today. So I know that I will be swapping out with Eden. Team members can download the app. However, they will not have the ability to move people to different positions. Only captains and above will have the specific job codes in OneClick to do so. Now, if you'll notice, we have a bunch of these red bars on certain names. That means that they need a break. So for example, all the leaders up here, they have long enough shifts that they need a break. However, we have some shifts down here, 4 to 7:30, 4 to 7:30, 4 to 7:30. Most of the time that means that they had a shift that is right before that ends at 4 or even 3:30. It just has that red bar, so we check in with them. But for example, let's say Izzy is going on break. As a captain or even mod myself, I want to be aware of when Izzy goes on break. So I will click Izzy's name once and it changes color and it starts a countdown for 30 minutes. It will start to also go into the negative if they do take a break that is longer than 30 minutes. But when they return, you can just click it again and it changes colors, so then you know that they are on break. You can do that for your whole team to keep track of who still needs a break and when. OneClick is very good with their communication with Chick-fil-A, so things will be updating as we are going along. But for now, this is our basic knowledge of shift management, and it will be very, very helpful for us as a team and as team members to know how they can best help on the shifts.